Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are back on the Bronco, and I started to assemble this front bumper, but as usual, we have a problem. It's not a big problem, but something. We've got a busted wiring harness, so instead of waiting and buying a new one, I'm just gonna fix it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this thing is expensive, and like I said, we don't have time to keep waiting and keep ordering stuff, so we're just gonna fix it, and I think Mike will be fine with that. What do you think, Nate?
Yes, sir.
I think he will. We'll do a real good job on fixing it, and he's just gonna have to live with it. All the wiring soldered up and taped up, and we got the brackets mounted onto the bumper. Now we need to go ahead and assemble this worn winch that we have for it. Looks like a lot of stuff. I already unpackaged it, I already looked at it, I already figured out how it works, how it goes. Really cool design, actually. I've actually never seen a winch plate that gets bolted on like this. I'm thinking that once this winch is on here, you could probably pull this thing up into a tree.
Think so?
Yeah. Well, if the cable holds. But just the way all this is designed, the way it's set up, like if you look right here, you got these pieces. Bam. Go right there on the side.
You gotta drill holes?
We don't have to drill any holes. You see the shoulder bolt here? Check this out. Goes right through this hole perfectly, I might add, and bam, out the other side.
What?
That's pretty cool. So basically, I'm guessing that this frame was designed to accept this type of wind.
Man, they just thought of everything with these new Broncos.
Hey, these new Broncos, man. See, and then we'll have to take the skid plate off because this actually has to go up underneath the skid plate. So it attaches to the frame in a lot of different spots, you know, like it attaches here, then it's got that bolt there, and then it even attaches down here. So like I said, man, you'll be able to pull this thing clean up into a tree. Hey, grab this. All right, so we got the grill on, and we are ready to go ahead and install our front bumper. Before we do that, we need to install all of our pod lights. We've got a bunch of Rough Country pod lights for it. Rough Country has come a long way when it comes to lighting accessories. They have all types of different lighting accessories for any type of vehicle you could possibly imagine. Even if you need some pods for your Honda Civic, you can get hooked up at roughcountry.com. So go check them out if you haven't already, and show them some love. Maybe get your dad a light bar for his Jeep, I don't know. Wiring is just absolutely top notch. It looks like something that comes out of a factory vehicle, you know? So super nice. I'm guessing we're gonna have 3 light pods per side. So six in the front as fog lights.
That's legit. All right, so let's go ahead and get these things installed.
Let's do it. Hey, so we went to install these pod lights and they look absolutely amazing. I am in love with the pod light, fog light, pods, light things. Very happy with them, but we have an issue. Look at this. We tried to put this side on and at first I was like getting on to Nate about it. I was like, Nate, you put them on backwards. But it turns out this is a right side bracket. So we have two right side brackets. And it's either stop, not put those on, or we get Nate to make a bracket with the CNC machine. So I'm gonna trace this real quick, hand it off to Nate, and he is going to make us another piece. We'll bend it out real quick, we'll pop it on there, and we'll be good to go. So Nate's got the plate all cut out. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now we need to go ahead and bend it. And so if we're looking at the bumper like this, we need to bend this in this way and bend this out this way. It looks just like the factory piece. Look at that.
Shoot, looks better, bro.
Oh yeah, it does. Check it out, we got the winch installed and haven't even tested it yet. Let's see if this thing even works. All right, so let's go out with it. Nice, look at that. Man, it's got that nylon braided rope. Really like this setup because it has all Ford manufactured wiring and everything. It has spots on the fuse box to connect it, so it's really cool. It wasn't that hard to install either, so that was really good. And now we are ready to go ahead and put the lift on it. We have a really good, we have a rough country lift for it, so we're going to pop this thing onto the rack and then get the lift on it. It sucks that we couldn't get that headlight program, but Mike is going to do that himself. He has an Autel DS708 or whatever it is, and he said that he can most likely do that. So that's, you know, that's a little bit less on our plate, which is not a bad thing at all. So we're going to get this thing lifted up, get the wheels off of it, and pop that rough country lift on it. So we got the front suspension all put together and it's looking really good so far. I mean, you can't really tell what it's gonna look like until we put the wheels on it, but what we need to do now, we need to go ahead and do the differential drop because As you guys know, on an independent suspension, we have these CV axles here, and the more you lift your vehicle, the more angle of attack you're gonna get right here. And so we drop the differential, that way it kind of takes the pressure off of all that. So we need to drop this skid plate and see what's going on there. We've got a rough country bracket right here.
For the driver's side, it's just the bracket, and then the passenger side, it's just spacers.
It's just spacers? Okay, all right, well, that doesn't sound too complicated. All right, check it out. We got the diff dropped down. We've got the skid plates on. And now we are ready to move on to the back, into the rear of the Bronco. What do we even got to do back there? Just shocks, right?
I think, yeah, just shocks and then this bracket right here.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, man, we got to drill a hole. We got to drill a hole. Hey, that's a good thing because I'm an expert at drilling holes. I've told y'all before. That's got it. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Look, yeah, buddy, look at that. What does it need to drop for then if it's got an adjustable track bar? Ooh. All the way down. That way you have a nice and even amount of thread on each side. Just like that right there. Just like that right there. Bam. Boom. Boom, boom, bow, bow, boom, 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 bow, bow. Just like that. And then now what you do is you hold both sides. You hold both sides and then you twist this. And it comes in and out. You see what I'm saying? In and out. Like the burger place. She likes it. There you go. The bracket's on. We've got it all bolted down from 3 different positions. Now what we need to do, we need to go ahead and probably just go ahead and lower down. Probably go ahead and put the track bar on it. We might as well, man. We might as well. All right, so we got the lift kit done, and this thing is sitting, it's sitting a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be sitting. Still needs alignment, obviously. And also, I think it needs bigger tires. That thing looked like it skipped leg day. Look at that. But it's looking good. Yeah, and I have to say, that was a really, I'm not gonna say it was an easy install, it was a simple install. You know, there wasn't nothing crazy going on. So like if you're looking to lift up your Bronco or your Jeep or anything at all, check out roughcountry.com. They have all kinds of different options, and they don't just sell lifts, they sell lights, they sell winches, bumpers, all kinds of little, I mean, heck, if you just want some stickers, you can get some stickers from them too. But really good, really happy with it. And we used Rough Country on all our stuff that we've lifted, and we've never had an issue. So that's a really good thing. But look how this thing looks in the front, man. Man, I gotta say, that winch, that bumper, everything, it just ties it all together. And then it's got that really nice skid plate right there. Everything is just so smooth, and man, it just looks good. I like it. All right, so we need to install these squibs, and we appreciate Bob very much. Bob, I actually texted him about these squibs, and then I forgot all about it, and he just showed up one day with them. So if you need some airbag connectors, I'll drop the link in the description. Check it out. What was the name of his website? Do you remember?
It's airbagplugs.com.
Yeah, airbagplugs.com.
And he's on eBay too, but it's better to get it off his website.
Yeah. So I know a lot of you guys out there are rebuilding cars, and you always need these. So go check him out. Like I said, we'll throw that link in the description. Go support my boy. You have to be really careful taking these apart because they will break. And once you break them, you got to call Bob again. Goes here. Just like that. Look how simple and easy that was. No soldering, no nothing. Look at that, man. Dude, that's more factory than Ford. You know?
Yep.
That's more factory than Ford, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Ford, you can learn a thing or two or three from me. All right, this plug right here goes right there. All right, shimmy it on in there. Hey, what if we don't plug Mike's horn in and then just act all serious, be like, we don't know what's going on? No, I don't know. I plugged it in. Oh, another thing is you have to make sure to push this down. If you don't push this down, it will short your airbag, and you'll have an airbag light even if it's plugged in.
You also got to make sure you don't bend those pins when you're pushing it in.
Boom! Woo! And see, that's the thing, when you're installing these squibs, when you press these tabs right here, it will make a honking sound.
And you want to make sure your battery's plugged in when you're plugging those in. You want to make sure.
Bro, I'm holding a bomb.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
No, we're gonna tell everybody on YouTube that we actually unhooked the battery and the horn's going off because there was residual power in the vehicle. Look at that. That's. Tell me a professional didn't do that.
That is professional.
I'm not even gonna take this off. I'm gonna let Mike take that off.
He gonna feel like he got a brand new vehicle.
Yeah. Smells like it. All right, so I know that I said there was only gonna be one more video, but there's actually gonna be one more video. The thing is we haven't posted a video in like almost 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So I'm getting kind of anxious, you know, we gotta get something out there. So we're going to buff this thing out. We're gonna get it all put back together. And so we'll do a final video where we'll do a price breakdown for you guys and, you know, really show everything. And we'll also get Mike in the video, possibly maybe go take it off-road or something. I don't know, we'll do something cool. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. And a huge shout out to Rough Country. They always come through. They always send us exactly what we need. And we're really grateful for that. Oh, and also there's a couple of Rough Country things that we still have to install, like the hood shocks and the spare tire stabilizer thing, and then the little tailgating thing. So that'll be a perfect last video. You know, we'll get all that wrapped up, and it will be very satisfying, and it will be very informative for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.